Today, we are discussing more financial advice so that you can determine whether or not it's good or bad for you. I really hope you guys have been enjoying these finance videos because I've been enjoying putting them out. So if you want to learn some more financial advice, go ahead, tap in, let's get into it. We hear all day what we should and what we shouldn't do with our money. And while some advice is worthwhile for you, all advice isn't. And as we go through the good and the bad advice today, you will see exactly what I mean. So let's start off by talking about some good advice. So, the good advice that I want to talk to you about today is the advice that you need to make sure that you pay yourself first. And why do I say that? Is because nobody will look out better for you than you look out for yourself. Nobody's going to have a better interest for you than you're going to have in yourself. So you have to make it a habit to make sure you pay yourself first, to make sure that you're always going to be able to take care of you and your family by putting some to the side every single time you get paid. And that's what I mean by paying yourself first. Every single time you get paid, you need to put something to the side. What you do is you create a cushion in the event that you may need to take care of something later on. And the reason why this is important is because a lot of people don't think about the future. They think about only the right now and what's right in front of them. This is why a lot of times people find themselves in situations that they're tough to get out of because they only think about the right now rather than thinking about the future. So you have to create a habit of paying yourself first so that you can create a good cushion and a good savings account so that in the event that anything goes wrong, you will always have that cushion. And guess what? If nothing ever goes wrong, you will still have a nest egg to do other things with later on down the line like investing, mhm, or something else that you may desire to do, like a vacation. Yes, those things benefit your life, but it all starts with you making the decision to pay yourself first every single time you get paid. We have to create that habit. All right. And so, what I want to share with you right now is the idea or the understanding that some people may not have the ability to put that money to the side. So, this is what I want to encourage you with right now. There is a path for you to create extra income for yourself and increase your current income so that you can get to the point where this is possible for you. Because I don't want people to misunderstand me. I know that there are people that don't have the current ability to pay themselves first because they have other obligations and other things that need to get paid. So I want to encourage you to look into avenues to increase your income so that you can start paying yourself first so that you can start creating that cushion so that you can be able to take care of things later on in the future. Don't just be a person that is only concerned about the here and now. Start looking towards your future because when you do, your financial outlook becomes a whole lot better and it becomes a whole lot brighter. Okay. So if you're in a position right now where you can't do that, I want you to start looking at ways that you can increase your income because there is a path to increase your income. So start looking at those ways. And if you don't know those ways, you can get with us, check the comments, check the links in the description, and we'll help you start increasing your income. I know I just encouraged you on increasing your income while I was talking about that good advice. So, this is what I want you to do. Check the links in the comments and check the links in the description for our coaching call on how to increase my income or how to make $10,000 a month so that we can help you increase your income if you're not able to currently pay yourself first. All right. And while you're doing that, go ahead and get in the comments and let me know what you think about as well that good advice as far as paying yourself first. What do you think about that? Do you think that's possible? Do you think that's good advice? Let me know down in the comment section. And while you're doing that, also go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and start sharing. Go ahead and subscribe or follow. And if you don't mind, go ahead and hit that notification bell so that you can be alerted every single time we drop a new video. We appreciate you guys' engagement in advance. Now, I got to tell you some bad advice. The bad advice that I want to share with you today is that all financial advice is unilateral, which means all financial advice will work the same for everybody that does that advice. And that can't be further from the truth. And I'm going to tell you why. Because everyone has different goals and everyone is at different points in their life. While some advice will work for all advice won't work for all the exact same way. And so you need to understand that everyone is different. I'm going to highlight that. Everyone is different. Everyone has different emotional triggers. Everyone has different breaking points, and everybody has different risk levels. So everything can't work the same for every single body because everybody is different. Everyone's life is nuanced. And so people are going to need specific instructions for their specific lifestyle and for their specific goals. Because I'm going to repeat again, everybody is different. You're going to have to assess the situation and the financial advice that you get to make sure it can be applicable to your life. And I think that can be problematic for people who get financial advice that think that they can do the exact same thing as somebody else when they have different situations and have different circumstances. Now, don't get me wrong. That doesn't mean that you can't do something. It just may not look the same or apply the same like somebody else. And I think far too many times people just try to replicate and do what other people have done, and they don't get the same results, and they ultimately end up getting frustrated because they tried to replicate or do something that somebody else done or did without doing what they needed to do for their own individual life. And so I'm going to repeat again, all financial advice is not unilateral. Don't think that just because it worked for somebody else that it's going to work for you. So let me give you some quick examples. Just because somebody goes into the stock market and does well doesn't necessarily mean you're going to go into the stock market and do well if you're not well versed in the stock market. Everybody has different goals and everybody is different. Remember, I said people have different emotional triggers and people have different risk levels. Some people think getting in the stock market is extremely risky, while other people think getting in real estate is not that risky. So, which one do you pursue? If you think that it's going to be better for you to pursue real estate, then you need to pursue real estate rather than doing stocks, and vice versa. And so that's why I'm trying to explain to you is that most of the time people try to get people involved in a whole bunch of different things without understanding that everybody is different, thinking that it's going to work the same for everybody, and it's not. So you need to become aware of your emotional triggers. You need to become aware of your risk levels, and you need to become aware of your breaking points because everyone is different and everyone's life is nuanced. And so you need to take the financial advice that you get and learn how to apply it to your life and see if it'll work for your life and then go on from there. But don't take everything and think that it's going to work the same for you because it won't, because again, everybody is different. So, what do you think about what we shared today? Do you agree with the good and the bad advice? What say you? We love to hear your thoughts and know what you're thinking down in the comment section. Let's start a conversation concerning what we discussed today so that we can begin to help one another and build a strong community around better finances and a better financial health. All right. We appreciate you guys getting down there and starting that conversation. And if you're looking for assistance and if you're looking for help concerning anything that we discussed today, why don't you get into and look into one of our coaching calls? The coaching call that I am emphasizing today is the one concerning making $10,000 at a month minimum. We discuss a myriad of financial things in that call so that it can get you to the point where you need to get to. So if you're interested in something like that, check the links in the comments and check the links in the description for the coaching call, how to make $10,000 monthly. All right. We appreciate you guys for checking out this video. We appreciate you guys engaging with this video. We appreciate you watching till the end so that we can get better financially. All right. Thank y'all so much for always rocking with us, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. Peace.